सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ शङ्कराचार्यं भजेमा शङ्कराचार्यं भजेमा आदिशङ्कराचार्यं भजेमा शिव शङ्कररूपा यतिवरं गुरुवरं शङ्कराचार्यं भजेमा शिव शङ्कररूपं अरूपं अद्वयनन्दकरं यतिवरं गुरुवरं शङ्कराचार्यं भजेमा शिव शङ्कररूपं अरूपं अद्वयनन्दकरं यतिवरं गुरुवरं शङ्कराचार्यं भजेमा। तोटकादिहृद्भावितचरणं तोटकादिहृद्भावितचरणं विदिताखिल शास्त्रसुधा जलधिं तोटकादिहृद्भावितचरणं विदिताखिल शास्त्रसुधा जलधिं अघटितमाया भव अपहारो हारो श्रुतिसारो वारं वारम् अघटितमाया भव अपहारो हारो श्रुतिसारो वारं वारम् कुशाग्रबुद्धिविशेषविज्ञातम् कुशाग्रबुद्धिविशेषविज्ञातम् ईशकेनादिभाष्यविख्यातं विज्ञातपरात्मनिजस्वरूपं ज्ञेयं ध्येयं ज्ञेयं वयं शङ्कराचार्यं भजेमा कुशाग्रबुद्धिविशेषविज्ञातम् ईशकेनादिभाष्यविख्यातं विज्ञातपरात्मनिजस्वरूपं ज्ञेयं ध्येयं ज्ञेयं वयं शङ्कराचार्यं भजेमा शिव शङ्कररूपं अरूपं अद्वयनन्दकरं यतिवरं गुरुवरं शङ्कराचार्यं भजेमा भजेमा भजेमा। Through this Kriti, Pujya Swamiji showing his respect and devotion to Srimad Bhagavat Pada Adi Shankaracharya, who was born in 8th century AD at Kaladi in Kerala. Swamiji writes about the glory of Adi Shankaracharya In the Pallavi, Swamiji says, may we worship Adi Shankaracharya. Shankaracharyam bhaje ma, Adi Shankaracharyam bhaje ma. May we worship Shankaracharya. May we worship Adi Shankaracharya. We use the word Adi before Shankaracharya indicates that Acharya is the first who established all Hindu mats in the 4 quarters of our country. Here, Acharya means there is a shloka which tells us who is Acharya. Achinoti hi shastrani acharye sthapayatyapi swayam acharate yasmat tasmat acharya uchyate. Acharya is one who collects, learns shastrani. Achinoti. Collecting means, achinoti means collecting. Collecting in the sense who has studied Shastras under a great Guru. All Shastras. Vedas. Shastra means here we have to take Vedas and Siksha, Kalpam, Vyakaranam, Niruktam, Chandas, Jyotisham. Then Upangas also, Mimamsa, Nyaya, Dharma Shastra, Purana, Itihasa. All Shastras. Achinoti hi shastrani. Acharye sthapayatyapi. Making others also to practice that is enjoined by Shastra by teaching the value of that Shastra. Acharye sthapayatyapi. Swayam acharate. He himself practice. Swayam acharate. Therefore, yasmat tasmat Acharya uchyate. He is known as Acharya. Any Acharya is an Acharya when they study and they make others also to understand the Shastra and to follow and oneself follow that. Known as Acharya. So Shankaracharyam, Adi Shankaracharyam bhajema. Here bhajema means worship. Worship in the sense understanding their teachings, whatever they have written, they have given to us. That is the real meaning of worship. Literal meaning of worship, we respect those acharyas and we revere them, we have devotion towards them. By knowing their teachings and studying them and putting them into practice. That is real worship. Bhajema. And Shiva Shankara Rupam. Shiva Shankara Rupam. So Adi Shankaracharya is none other than the Lord incarnation, the incarnation of the ever auspicious Shiva Shankara Rupam, ever auspicious Lord Shiva. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam. So Shankaracharya, we consider him as an avatar of Lord Shiva. That's why he could complete. There is a nice sloka tells him his greatness. Ashtavarshe Chaturvedi Dvadashe Sarvashastravit. By 8 years, Acharya completed 4 Vedas study of 4 Vedas. Dvadashe Sarvashastravit. All 14 Shastras he has completed at the age of 12. Shodashe Kritavan Bhashyam. At the age of 16, he completed all commentaries. Shodashe Kritavan Bhashyam. Dvatrimshet Muniratyagaaditi. At the age of 32, Acharya left the mortal body. Atyagaditi. That is the greatness of Adi Shankaracharya. At his very early age, he could do this because only he is an avatar of Lord Shiva. Shiva Shankara Rupam. Shiva Shankara Rupam Arupam Advayanandakaram Yativaram Guruvaram Shankaracharyam Bhajema. Arupam. Lord Shiva, who is essentially formless, since Adi Shankaracharya is the manifestation of Shiva only, therefore Adi Shankaracharya also is really formless only. Then Advayanandakaram. Adi Shankaracharya is one who has this knowledge of Brahman and who bestows non-dual Ananda. Non-dual, Advaya means non-dual. Dvaya means dual. Advaya means non-dual. Ananda. That means Brahmananda. Who bestows non-dual Brahmananda. That is his glory. Yativaram. And who is exalted among sages. Sannyasis. Yati means yatate iti yati. Yativaram, who is exalted among sannyasis, and Guruvaram, exalted among teachers also, means the great teacher of Advaita Vedanta, the Vedic tradition. This is about Pallavi. Now we'll go to the Anupallavi. Totakadi Hridbhavita Charanam. His feet are enshrined. His feet are enshrined in the hearts of his disciples, Totakacharya, etc. Totakacharya, Padmapadacharya, Hastamalaka, and Sureshwaracharya. His 4 disciples, they worshipped him. Totakadi Hridbhavita, they worshipped him in their hearts. And Shankaracharya is the one who first established the Hindu mutts, the 4 directions I said. And he asked his disciples to propagate this Vedic tradition. I would like to mention those mathas names, many of you know. One is at Sringeri, Sharada Matha at Sringeri in Karnataka. And first pontiff, the Peethadipati, was Sureshwaracharya, his disciple. And to protect this Sanatana Dharma, these mathas were established. And second one is Kalika Matha at Dwaraka, that is in Gujarat. And Hastamalaka was the first pontiff, Peethadipati. Then third Matha is Jyotir Matha or Joshi Matha at Uttarakhand, Badri, that is at Badri. And Totakacharya was the first pontiff or Peethadipati. And the fourth Peetha he established at Govardhana Matha in Varissa, Puri, where Puri Jagannath temple is there. In that place, Puri, that which is within Varissa, and the first Peethadipati was Padmapada. Thus, four disciples, he gave them the in charge of those mathas to protect the Vedic tradition and to maintain this lineage. Mathas were established by Adi Shankaracharya for the continuation, for the to ensure the unbroken continuation of that teacher-student lineage for Vedic teaching and learning. That is the purpose of those mathas. And fifth matha, they say, Kanchipuram in Tamil Nadu, Adi Shankaracharya himself adorned that Peetha of Kanchi. In Guru Vamsha Kavya, a work written by Sri Lakshmidhara Shastri, he writes in 18th century, 18th century AD, he writes in his book, Adi Shankaracharya himself adorned the Peetha of Kanchi Matha as the first pontiff. So this is about four mathas, and the fifth one, Kanchi Matha, established by Adi Shankaracharya. So Totakadi Hrid Bhavita Charanam Vidita Khila Shastra Sudha Jaladhim. He is the ocean of assimilated knowledge of Shastras. Vidita Akhila Shastra Vidita Sudha Jaladhim. So we can remember Totakacharya's Totakashtakam. Vidita Akhila Shastra Sudha Jaladhi. So his knowledge is immense knowledge. Acharya quotes many quotations in his commentaries from Mahabharata, from other Smriti Grandhas, Manusmriti, Apastambha Sutras, Yajnavalkya Smriti, and many other Puranas, Vishnu Puranam. Often he quotes from all Shastras. Therefore, Vidita Akhila Shastra Sudha Jaladhim Aham Vayam Bhajayama. So that Bhajayama, the verb is in the first Pallavi, and that pronoun comes in the last Charanam. Vayam Bhajayama, we worship. So we have to connect that Vayam here. Vayam Bhajayama. Not only that, Aghatita Maya Bhava Apahara He is the remover of fear born out of samsara. Bhava bhaya or bhava apaharam. Bhava means we saw in many other kirtanas previously also. That bhaya born out of this vyadhi jara marana samsara chakram, apaharam, he is the remover. Born out of what? Aghatita maya. Maya is that which makes impossible as possible. Ghatita means possible. Aghatita means impossible. Viveka Chudamani, Adi Shankaracharya writes, Aghatita ghatana patiyasi maya. Maya is that which makes impossible as possible. That is aghatita ghatana patiyasi maya. Aghatita maya bhava apaharam. Then saram, haram, shruti saram. Haram, shruti saram, varam, varam. Haram, he is like a gem, ornament like. In Vedic tradition, Haram Shruti Saram Varam Varam Shankaracharyam. Haram is like a gem and Shruti Saram, and he is the essence of all the Vedas. Here, essence of all the Vedas means we look at Adi Shankaracharya as his original nature, Brahman. Therefore, essence of all Vedas means as his real nature as Brahman, he is the essence of Vedas. Varam Varam, again and again, may we worship that Adi Shankaracharya again and again. Shankaracharyam bhajema. Then we'll go to the Charanam. Kushagra buddhi vishesha vignatam. He is the one who is well understood by those with a keen intellect, sharp intellect. Kushagra buddhi, sharp, keen intellect. Vishesha vignatam. His Vishesha, Acharya's greatness, his glory, we can understand only when we look into his commentaries, Bhashyam. Therefore, who are having that subtle intellect only can understand the greatness of Adi Shankaracharya. Puja Swamiji always use the word Bhashyakara. It is always ringing in my mind. Bhashyakara, he always says. While teaching Brahma Sutras, Sutrakara, Swamiji says, use the word. While teaching Bhashyam, Bhashyakara says, Kushagra buddhi vishesha vignatam Ishakenadi bhashya vikhyatam Vignata paratmani jaswarupam. Ishakenadi bhashya vikhyatam. Acharya was so famous, he is famous through his commentaries, Vyakhyanam, commentaries on Prasthanatrayam, Ishakenadi, 10 Upanishad, Dashopanishad's Bhashyam of Acharya, and Kenopanishad we have 2 commentaries, Padabhashyam and Vakya Bhashyam also. So, Ishakena Kata Prashna Munda Mandukya Tittirihi Aitareyancha Chandogyam Brihadaranyakam Tatha. For all these Upanishads, Acharya wrote a commentary, a brilliant commentary, so that we can understand the Upanishads Tatparyam. Tatparya Lingam, we can arrive through these commentaries. Of course, other Bhagavad Gita Bhashyam also, very, very important Bhashyam, and Sutra Bhashyam also, that is Brahma Sutra Bhashyam also he wrote. And in these Bhashyams also there are very, very important Bhashyams, like Brahma Sutra Adhyasa Bhashyam is very famous, and Brihadaranyaka Sambandha Bhashyam, Ghata Bhashyam, that is Karya Karana Sambandha Bhashyam is very popular, well known, and Pramana Bhashyam, Pravesha Bhashyam, like that Bhashyams are very, very important for our understanding. The teacher must have the knowledge of all these commentaries. To teach Upanishads, Brahma Sutra, Bhashya Jnanam is must. And to be as a teacher of Bhagavad Gita also, Gita Bhashya Jnanam is also required. Without that, you cannot become a teacher. A teacher, a proper teacher, is one who studies all these commentaries, well versed in commentaries. They can only communicate properly. Isha Kenadi Bhashya Vikyatam. Vikyatam is very popular. So Prasthanatraya Bhashyam's glory is very, very significant. He is very famous through them. Vijnata Paratma Nija Swarupam. He knows his Atma, that Paratma, the Supreme Self. Nijaswarupam Vijnata. Paratma means the Supreme Self, Paramatma. He knows that in the last Kriti Vaisa, Sahi Paramatma Ahamiti Pasya. In previous Kirtana Vaisa, that 13th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Aham Paramatma Eva, that Jnanam. So that we can remember here, Vijnata Paratma. He knows his Atma as Paramatma. Paratma means Paramatma, the Self. Nijaswarupam, his own nature as Paramatma. Therefore, Gneyam, Dhyeyam, Geyam, Vayam Shankaracharyam Bhajema. Gneyam, to be known. He who is the one to be known as Brahman. Gneyam. We worship Adi Shankaracharya, who is the one to be known as Brahman. And Dhyeyam, Jnana Yogyam Gneyam, Dhyana Yogyam Dhyeyam. He is the one who is to be meditated upon. Dhyeyam. Then Geyam. We worship Adi Shankaracharya, who is the one to be praises of, to be sung in praise of. Geyam. We have to sing about him. His glories means we have to read his Bhashyam. That is the meaning. Geyam. Singing about him as bhajans and doing puja is one side, but understanding the greatness of Adi Shankaracharya is possible only when we study his commentaries. Then only he will know his Hridayam, the greatness. Vayam Bhajema. We sing about him and praise him. Adi Shankaracharya. That's Swami glorifies all the greatness of Adi Shankaracharya in this Kriti. By this prayer, by this worship, we can derive the benefit of Chitta Shuddhi, Jnana Yogyata, and Guru Prapti, Shastra Prapti, and Moksha Prapti. Jnana Prapti, Moksha Prapti. All these are possible when we revere them, when we respect those acharyas, such a great Adi Shankaracharya, to be worshipped by everyone, and his commentaries we have to study. By learning that, we can gain the clarity and more knowledge. At least we have to study from such a teacher who has completed that bhashya and has got that knowledge about this bhashya. So this is about this Kriti. And finally, one more point I would like to mention. Pujya Swamiji was honored with the award, Adi Shankaracharya Award, by His Holiness Jagadguru Bharati Tirtha Swamiji of Sringeri. Our Pujya Swamiji was honored with the award, Sri Adi Shankaracharya Award. So Swamiji always quote Adi Shankaracharya as Bhashyakara, and we can know how Swamiji is pouring his reverence towards Adi Shankaracharya, and we have his vigrahams in Anikatti also, in Rishikesh also. We worship him, and we do Abhisheka and Bhashya Parayanam every Shankara Jayanti, and propagating this Advaita Vedanta tradition, which was protected by Adi Shankaracharya from time immemorial. We are having this Advaita Siddhanta. It is not established by Adi Shankaracharya, but that is the truth, that is the Advaita Vedanta is the teaching given by our Shastras, Upanishads, that is brought out and propagated by Adi Shankaracharya, that is Advaita Vedanta. So we have to understand this Advaita teaching so that we can attain that Brahma Jnanam, liberation, Jivan Mukti. With this, I conclude. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.